What is up, everybody? Okay, it's time for New York, guys. It's time to finish off the week strong. Welcome guys. Always good having you guys in the building. Let's see what we can get cooking today. Just doing a little mic test. Let me know how everything is sounding, guys. If it's nice and clear, if music is a little bit too loud, if it's too soft, just let me know, guys. So just a quick run through on the sound side of things, and then we'll give it a few more seconds, just let everyone join as we are starting off, and then we will get right into it, guys. Been a busy day, but definitely think we actually markets have set up very nicely for us. So definitely think we are going to get some nice trades in today, guys. So I don't think you're going to want to miss this one. Okay, Chrissy, there we go. You happy with that, my man? Right there, nice and close. Perfect, boys. Okay. Yeah, Sibo, we are definitely going to go through Nas, my man, so definitely don't worry about that one. Okay, guys, so yeah, I think it is time we can start going into the markets. So basically what we are looking for now, guys, is when we go over to everything, very simple. Let's just look at dollar. We can have a quick run through of what dollar is doing, and then we can start breaking down everything else. So guys, I am bullish on the dollar, but funny enough, after yesterday with Uncle J Powell stepping in, he had some very interesting things to say the least. He obviously was escorted off at a stage with protesters, and secondly, he made the very famous comment that's going around at the moment, saying that he believes policy isn't that tight. So that was quite a big one. That is basically, in a nutshell, caused this whole bearish candle. So a lot of people don't know is, yeah, when Uncle J Powell said that, this was immediately the big pushes, and then that crash off at the bottom. So they were all happy and dollar was all good and well, and then that. So yeah, it wasn't too good for them. But I've mentioned to you guys, it is more long-term effect than short-term. So what we're going to do with that being said, gold, I always said to you guys, I do like the buys. The whole week we have basically guaranteed this. So in a nutshell, that is what I'm looking for, but we're going to break this down very quickly. I said to you guys, if you're in London session, I don't want to go for gold, but as always, guys, if the market gives us something, if we can catch something, if it sticks to our plan, we can go for it. So I am happy for, like I said, I am bullish. I want the long-term goal of 200. I did say that, guys, for you guys, or 2000. But we can have the pullback at the same time. So at this point in time, we are literally going to watch for the breakaways. So we are at that key level of resistance at the moment of daily highs. That is also why we can definitely see the key resistance and turnaround. Adding to that again, guys, we have the daily pivots and daily EQs haven't been tested, and they're quite far away, which can, like we say, bring in that drawdown we are looking for. So potentially, if we had to look back here, we can actually bring it a bit further, just to make this easier and closer. What I am looking for, just so you guys can see this, something like this, just draw it out nicely for you guys. So when we are over here, obviously we are wanting a support. Yo, this thing really is stretching, but you guys are gonna get the idea. So basically, let me even just get rid of it. We can break down, test the daily pivot, the EQ, and possibly even retrace all the way down to 1942. But again, for me, 1960 would actually be a sweet spot. So again, we would be testing the daily pivot, the daily EQ, and the 200 EMA. So I would love to see something like this, hold the support, and continue up. That would be my ideal AAA grade play. But if not, we can just see if we can get back above, hold the support, and continue. So that will be our two options on gold. But again, I am bullish, so we want to be looking for buys, not for sells. All right, Same as yesterday, guys. I'm not going to go for a sell. If we don't catch the buy, that just means simply we were right the whole week on the bullish idea, as you guys can see. From Monday, we called the buys and literally has been bullish the whole time. So we were very, very spot on with gold this week. Yesterday, catching this massive move. For those of you that weren't here, we can actually break down that trade yesterday. I think it's a perfect example and learning curve for you guys. So let's go 3:30 market open. If I'm correct, it was about 4 o'clock. Yes, it was over here. This was literally the trade, guys. And reason I know that is because I sat in drawdown the whole trade. A lot of you guys are saying, no, close the trade out, you stupid, it's turning around, this is bearish. What did I do? I closed. I even think it actually could have been, oh, well, it would have been when, oh, so I am right, it is literally there. That was the trade we were in, guys. So you guys will all say, no, close the trade out when you are there. The trade turned around. I think it was actually that candle, because you only had a little bit of back into profits. Or you guys were all saying, close at break even, close at break even, it is bearish. We literally got wicked out, guys, and I can even show it to you on my phone. We were literally just wicked out. This move basically happened over here. It came in later, and after JPY, I entered again over there. So about half of that wick, I was in here, basically entered there. We came through and just shot bullish. I closed at about 1.5 R just to secure my loss that I gained earlier in the day, and basically a little bit of profit. So I did close in profits for yesterday. Again, anyone has issues with that, I'm more than happy to show you guys things for transparency purposes. But again, that's why I talk to you guys. Trust your bias. You might have got things wrong in the time. That can just be price action. It can be a whole bunch of manipulation. It can be anything like that. But your idea was correct. Don't become that person where I'm buying the market, I get stopped at stop loss, so now I'm selling the market, and then it reacts up and then I get stopped out of the market. You are fading yourself. You have no clue what you are doing. So stick to your guns. Just because you get stopped out, it could have just been the wrong time, doesn't mean the call was wrong. So that is just for educational purposes. And obviously if I left it as a runner, beautiful trade. And again, that's more transparency. Even though this was card off stream, I said to you guys, this account, all I'm doing, I'm aiming for 1-to-1s to show you guys you can build your account doing that. This was a runner. I could have left it to run. If you go to the 5 minutes, there is, I don't know where my charts are. This was a runner. Like, there was nothing that said bearish momentum. I really could have held this trade, if anything, till there. Let that candle close and just carried on. But I had my TP, I was ready for it, just to still close out in profits for the day. So again, all just transparency. So again, same thing today. I want buys. That is my game plan. I will not be looking for sells. So same thing. We know what we're looking for. We want EQs to be tested. So if anything, we can already set alerts over here. That is what we're looking for. Otherwise, if we start testing the highs over here with a little bit of a pullback, we can also look at that. But for those that don't know, we wait for market open, guys. So 3:30, and then we have the 15-minute shuffle. Only after that, I will take a trade. Nothing before then. So over to US30. David, I do funded. I'm a funded trader. I don't trade personal. I have traded personal capital. We did a few challenges. I started off as a personal funded trader, but at the moment it is majority my funded accounts. Okay, so US30, guys, this is where it gets interesting. US30 and Nas. So for those that don't know, I started the week off bullish. Literally Tuesday, as I mentioned to you guys, this could have gone, this was the deciding factor. This right here, when that happened, that was our moment of truth to see, because as I mentioned, truly if US30 and gold were going to turn bullish, we should have had something like this. We should have been closing above, holding support and continuing up if we were going to flip bullish, but we turned around and continued bearish. All that means is, guys, I think the lows are going to be retested over here, so we can really aim for a nice sell off today and literally aim for the daily key level. Even support 1 would probably be our actual TP. So in ideal fact, if we can, this is going to be our look today, something like that. That's what we want. But again, 15-minute, even the 4 hours, if we go over, very nice bearish momentum now, had a little bit of an up push and continue down. 15 minutes, I'll show you guys the same thing. Also, again, what I said to you guys yesterday, we can definitely still have it. So for guys like, I think Cam, I don't know if he's in the chat today, they were in buys. I said to them, they definitely are not wrong. The buys are possible, but those are very short-lived buys, meaning daily pivot and EQ and EMA can hold as support again or resistance. So we can trade all the way back up to these, hold as resistance, and have the massive flush, literally as yesterday. So if you want to, if that's your move, go for it, but I will be selling. So that is what I'm looking for. If anything, if we hold even Asia highs, if we can make some equal highs, something like that, and reject off there, I again will enter my sells. But I won't take it off here necessarily, but I am looking to short US30. For me though, Nas is actually the better price action one, so I will most likely be looking at US30. Again, once you are at those support levels, and that is why I'm saying Nas is actually the better one for me, with turning around again purely off dollar correlation. So when we go over to this now, Nas, that is a massive move to the bottom over here, but you can still get it. There's nothing saying you can't. So if we can break below here, break below, find resistance, we can wait. This will be our first obstacle to get through, and once we break through here, guys, this can crash all the way down to there. That is my target on Nas before we look to go long again. As you guys can see, same thing on the higher time frame, guys. I had it, I don't know where it went, but it was pretty much the same thing on Nas. But I'm looking for the lows. Oh, that's good to be back on US30. That makes so much sense now. But you'll see with Nas, that's also about the lows are not that far away. So when we go over here, you can see very clearly why I'm saying US30. That's what I was trying to show you guys, that correlation. We can get the big sell-off here, meaning a massive sell-off, before we can turn bullish again. Okay, you guys see that? Where that's quite a big move, guys. Where Nas is right over here. But again, you can have this little dirty break. So that's why our waiting for our confirmations is so important, guys. I'm sorry, my literal tongue and my brain are not working today, guys. It's been a long week. Your boy is tired, but we're still we're gonna show up. So same thing, guys. If we move over here, same thing. We can retest these areas, Asia highs, even the previous daily, go down to weekly key levels, and once we break, so if we get something like that, resistance, break below, support, we can then melt all the way down. But for me, what I would love to see, and what I mentioned to the guys in today, is I could see Nas flipping. Interesting enough, Nas can be that one that's going to turn. And the reason I say that, guys, is when we go to the weekly, you'll see Nas gets a lot of price action on this area. It is a massive area, and that's why we want to be so set on price action here, because if we get the sell, it is going to be massive. If we get the buy, it is a long-term hold, purely because you guys can see this rejection, support, rejection, and now we're back there again, purely off one massive candle. So reason also I love it is these big candles, guys. I always say to you, when you almost have one big push, there's a lot of possibility of pushing up. But when it's broken down piece by piece by piece, that is always showing you where the bulls are starting to come into the fight, and showing the bears that they are here. So the fact this day is already closing something like this is already starting to show you that the bulls are starting to come back. And again, we could have had something like this, literally there, a push, rejection, and go back up. So that is why Nas and USD I'm going to keep an eye on. Same with watching dollar index, guys, purely because dollar index, obviously dollar going down means Nas and USD going up. Dollar goes up, Nas, USD go down. So again, as I always say to you, the correlation between the two pairs, we are just going to monitor and see which one's trying to trick us, and hopefully get the right one out of the two. But again, I do, and why I said this is dollar can come down, which allows that initial push, or dollar goes up and down that initial push back to the weekly pivot, and it can reject Only reason I'm also not sure, it's actually more weekly at this point in time. Obviously we're finishing off the week, but I would at today, let's actually leave that bullish, because I think the weekly is still going to finish bullish. But our daily, funny enough, I'm actually going to go neutral, guys, purely just based actually off the fact that the more and more I'm looking at this, we had the massive rejection here, we had the massive push down again, rejection. Dollar is just in a bit of a consolidation, and that is purely because of news. So you guys can see this over here. We are really just in a bit of a zone here with a bit of breakaway, and we're back in here. So way things are going now, I am more lenient to the downside, and that's why I'm saying that Nas and USD can start having that push up. So that is what we are looking at for the day. But weekly is actually closing bearish, but again, we will see how it happens and how that finishes. Dollar with the war going on, dollar and gold have been a bit more trickier, but again, we'll just see how those things go. So that's 15 minutes, guys. That is the machine gun analysis. Let's see, let's end the week on a great note. Dorito, I'm planning on it, my brother. I'm definitely planning on it. Well, that's great. What prop firm are you with? So at the current moment, guys, I am trading. The challenge account I'm doing is with Vault Funder. They really do have true excellent conditions, so definitely give them a try, guys. The link is in the description below, and there are discount codes, so don't sleep on it, guys. Don't sleep on it. Get it while it's hot. You definitely will not be disappointed. For those that don't believe me, guys, check out our London sessions in the morning. We had our guest speaker Sahil in the building today. Phenomenal guy, phenomenal trader. And he, like we said, we don't pay him. We got nothing. He did everything out of his heart. And he only had amazing things to say about Vault Funder. So definitely check it out, guys. Check out our London sessions as well, Monday to Friday. Also, guys, we are sitting at 100 concurrent viewers. Please, guys, drop this video a like. That is all we ask for. It helps us with the algos. It supports us. We're not getting paid to do this either. This is just for the joy out of my heart, out of Chris's heart, and our little 2Gs family. So please, guys, drop the video a like. Just give us that little bit of support, and we can keep dropping these golden nuggets for you guys. All right, please have a look at UJ. Okay, my man, I'm not going to be trading it for you, but I will have a look at it for you. So UJ is 100% bullish, but again, I think majority of the moves already happened. If anything, you actually might get a massive push to the upside now. If we look on the 4 hour, you have broken these highs. So right now, you actually just like retesting it. So this would be a very nice time to enter. Let's just take the top of the wicks from that point. So right now, honestly, this would actually be a very, very nice time to enter. You are also back at Asia highs. So for me, if you could actually retest Asia highs, get something like this, a close back above, that would become a beautiful trade. So yeah, UJ is definitely bullish. German 30 seems to be pulling back. That is good, my man. I don't trade German 30. So best of luck to that with you. Yeah, we have a few guys that look at it every now and again, but as I mentioned, I will have quick look at pairs for you guys. But on the New York sessions, we are going to be focusing on US30, Nas, and gold. As I mentioned, funny enough, guys, so if those guys that don't know, as I mentioned, I have multiple accounts, and for the week, I think we are now up with the 1% down yesterday. We should be up, I think the total for the week's like 12%. So, and I've only made 3%, purely being that I did 1-to-1s, and that was on gold. Guys that are much higher are holding the trades, and the big trades we took were on Nas and US30. So my one account, I actually am going to start trading with you guys. So for future, if I am trading, we see setups on Nas and US30, I actually will be in on those ones with you. But those will be the more big time trades, where my 1-to-1s, I will still be on my main account, my dollar account, which will only be on gold. How to draw EQ. EQ is an indicator. You just go search previous day range, and that will give you your indicator. So just go search for that, the previous day range. Afternoon, looking at a bit of gold action. Yeah, guys, we are watching gold. We've got our eyes on, we've got our game plan. We all know what we are looking for. So we will just keep our eye on that one, okay? So yeah, definitely looking at some nice price action on gold for the day. So let's just see what happens there. Flex, what about 150 intervention for USDJPY? The 150, bro. So that's the thing. You guys keep looking at this thing. It's not an intervention of 150, because that's the thing. You haven't tested 150. 150 is over there. Okay, 150 hasn't been tested, so it's still there. You guys keep making equal highs, doing all these funny things, but the whole thing is that is nothing to do with the dollar. That is the BOJ. And again, later on, what does that mean now? BOJ is sleeping, guys. So going into New York session, you've got nothing to worry about. So normally what happens, if you look in the past, whenever we've had these interventions, we are pushed down and the market starts pushing down again after time. We've now pushed down and held back above the area. So going into New York session where the dollar is going to get its strength, get its volume, you're right there. So I do think once you get the break, it's going to fly, but I wouldn't be scared of another intervention right now. Not something I'd be focused on. 3% is good, bro. No, 100%, bro. I'm happy with my 3%. I'm not bothered by it. I really am not. Like I said, my other accounts I made something like 6% in one day. So again, it's not about the percentage, guys. It's not about how much you're making, how much money in total. It's not about that. So I've been doing this long enough. I've passed enough funded accounts. I'm not too stressed on what I make for the day. As long as it's closing in profits, if even the week is just in profits, I am happy. I'm smiling. There's not a stress for me. Eight minutes till market open, guys. Thoughts on oil, bro? I don't trade oil. Just drop me what it is again. I think we searched this last time. US oil, I think it was. If I'm on the wrong chart, just let me know. But I think this is what we used last time when I did the analysis for you guys. Bro, I'd be selling. So I can tell you that now. Daily, weekly. Yeah, for me, bro, 100% I'm selling. So reason being, you got these equal lows here. Okay, I actually don't need to draw that far. This is on the weekly. But yeah, you got your equal lows there. We go over to the daily. You can see this area. Yeah, you also trading below your daily pivot. Oh, I don't know what the AD does on oil, so I don't know how that works. But for me, bro, it is 100%. You've got this rejection off. Yeah, you can see this rejection in the past as well, holding as support. So killer is a nice area of price action. So for me, I would be selling. Not actually too many thoughts about this one, but yeah, literally where it is now would be a brilliant sell area. So for me, the guys that don't know, if I was gonna sell, we retested, came back, nice bullish, slowly back down, and that would be my entry. So again, there we go, bearish engulfing, came back for the retest. If I was selling, that would have been me in there already. I don't know how gold the oil moves, so I don't trade it, so I don't know what stops and that are like, how volatile the market is. But yeah, I would have been in for something like this. That's just me. But I 100% see sells coming for oil. As I said, I don't trade it. I don't know what it's in correlation with, but that is just me personally. ZNPLPANQ 10 year. John, I have no clue what you're talking about in the chat, my brother. To me, Yeah, I have no idea what you're going about. Do you use specific settings for previous day range? If I can check, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Resolutions 1 day, mid-range, color of your choice. They are. So that's it. Nothing too hectic with the day range. You can obviously have more back days, but I just keep it on today just so it's more simple. I don't have these lines all over my chart. Looking for sales below 88.84. Yes, that's the correct one. Okay, awesome guys. Well, like I said, I don't trade oil, so best of luck to you guys if you do, but that was just my 2 cents on that pair. US30. Should it run today? Where we will have a look at gold now, my man. If it had to run, where I would look for buys. Obviously Nas not doing much as of yet, but we know what we're looking for. As I said, Nas is the better option for me today, guys. US30, again, we are going to just react if we do get our nice sales. If we break below, yeah, we are in those sales, but I do like the idea of the rejection coming around. Back to gold. Let's see higher time frames, as I've always mentioned to you guys. For me, if we had to, let's go even go weekly. Yeah, first area is probably gonna be here. So let's just get that nice. Okay, let's go to the daily. Yeah, for me that would be a nice area. We can even go, yeah, let's just make it to make it to an 8 flat. So that would be my target, guys. Very, very nice, very, very simple. We can break above here. That is my target for gold. It can run even higher, don't get me wrong, but as you can see, price action had a bit of a first step over here. Again, you can monitor it, guys. As you're keeping that eye, watching your trades, you could break above there, but I think these bigger moves came once we had closed above this zone, so that can be always for next week. For now, I'm just gonna watch for the break above, and we can, if we got something like this, guys, I could see a nice daily candle. If we broke away, closing something like this, we could get something like that. Obviously with the bottom wick still there, but a nice biggish candle. So that is definitely something we would look at. But again, that's why we're just going to keep an eye on it, guys. She might even pull back first. Obviously, if it pulls back first, then it's something different we're looking for. But again, please, guys, we have 100 viewers. Can we please give it a like, guys? We don't ask for too much. That's all I'm asking for on my side. Help your brother grow and become YouTube famous. Okay, let's see, guys. We have got 1 minute till market open. Let's see if we can get something still on this beautiful Friday. What you see on GU? GU can turn around. Funny enough, as you can see there, I was a bit more bullish for the day, purely because our week we have been completely bearish so far, but it can make a turnaround, guys. This was a lot of news impact last week, but now, as you can see, we are starting to hold this level over here. We retested the lows, so yeah, we definitely could be turning around now. I am more bullish, and again, that's purely because I see the dollar going down. So definitely GU, I'd say, can turn around, but it would be not too much of a massive move if this is your first area. So your first TP would be then you want to be seeing if you could break above and if we can get back up to that daily key level. So that would be the look on it. What was your startup capital when you got comfortable with your trading strategy? Bro, so that's the thing. Like, firstly, I don't really see what the benefit is of you knowing how much I was trading, what I was risking, those type of things. I don't see how that's going to benefit you as a trader, knowing that type of information. But I can happily tell you that when I did start, I started small. So I used to basically fund 1,500, 2,000 into an account and trade that and flip it, and I would withdraw. So I would grow the account, withdraw the same day, do the same thing, rinse and repeat the whole time. That is literally what I did, guys. Market is open, so let's see what we get, guys. Let's see. US30 pushing up, Nas going down. Let's see, guys, what are we gonna get in? I'm loving Nas. Remember, that's actually what I'm gonna have my eyes on for today. So let's see what we can get there. Run up the likes, gents. What's your biggest loss in your trading journey? Again, Cara, as I mentioned with other guys, I don't see what these type of things help you guys as traders. I really don't. But my biggest loss was something, I'd say it was probably about 80k. 80k was my biggest loss. I felt sick to my stomach. I was man down. I didn't go to the gym, I didn't go out, I didn't do anything that day. I was almost a little bit in depression that day, just wondering like how I got myself into this hole in this situation. Keep in mind, yes, I did lose that money, and then 2 weeks later, I think 2 weeks after that, I made almost my biggest withdrawal actually after that in 2 weeks. So yeah, I did bounce back from it, but yeah, I think 80k was about my biggest loss. Good afternoon, geeks. Good afternoon all. Keenan, good to see you in the house, my brother. The dollar is slowly going down. Let's see what we can get. RSA Troki, bro, I actually think so. We were talking about it in office today. Funny enough, we really were talking about saying like genuinely, that's just the thing. If you could walk around profits this week, really you can give yourself a pat on the back, because this week's conditions were actually very, very tough. Market conditions this week were very, very tough. So 100% I can see next week being a lot better. Okay, gold holding the Asia highs, US30 going up. So guys, Nas going down. Let's see. I still am loving the Nas bars, guys. So let's see if we can get in this zone over here. I'm in those bars, I promise you. US30 already turning around. GJ going up. So all the yen pairs seem to be dropping off now. UJ though going down, and that's purely just because of the dollar. Gold going back up above the Asia. Yeah, I know, guys, this week really was insane. But that's why I said to you guys, honestly, excluding London, New York session, for us in total, I had so many guys message me, and honestly, guys, really, please don't be scared to message me. I am very, very bad with my phone, so if I'm not replying, please don't take it personal. I don't think I'm better than you. I don't have a big ego. It really isn't anything like that. I'm just terrible with my phone, and I also am someone, I give so much of myself to you in the day. and with the community. So when I do get back, I do have a bit of me time. I spend time with my girlfriend, with my family. So if I'm not on my phone again, it's not a personal thing. It is just I'm either, like I say, with family, or I'm just chilling out a bit. Before I go into bed, I like to just reply to messages, see your messages, because they really do mean a lot to myself. I know Chris as well has been getting a lot lately, and we truly appreciate all of the support and the kind words. But having guys message me telling me they started off with like 500 Rand this week, they are now sitting at like 15,000. As I mentioned, we literally just from New York sessions, we were up like 12%. So we really, it's as hard as the conditions were, we really have had a good week. Okay, are we gonna get in on Nas, guys? Remember, we just want to give it a little bit of time here. Let's see what she does. But I will be looking for Nas. That probably looks like my best bet for now. US30 on the hourly. Yeah, I'm not too bothered by that, my brother, purely because on the 4 hour it does have a wick. So on the hourly, I'm not too bothered by that one. But with, yeah, first 15 minutes are very, very crucial with these ones, guys, with dollar and indices. As much as I want to get in, like, I really feel like, oh, that's going to be a sniper entry. You know what? Sometimes it is. But I just know 5-10 pips is not going to be the end all be all to me. So even if it does pull back a bit, then the next one gives me that wick to a bit more to the bottom. I can re-enter, because then I know also we have support, and that is the area the bulls are starting to come into the party. So I'm happy to still wait. Gold is battling at Asia highs, and DXY is flashing. So let's see here, guys. Yeah, DXY is at new lows. So again, I think if DXY actually gets down to the daily lows and can break there, it can also be a true waterfall, which again will, all of our markets, Nas, gold, and US30 will all turn bullish. Stand up archives. We trade different styles, but love and support the channel. It's about time real traders from South Africa step up to stream. 100%, bro. I don't know if you were in the morning session with us, but that is literally what we were preaching today with the South African community. There is a lot of guys that are genuine, but there is 20 times as many scammers. And I think the few guys need to really start stepping up, and not only for themselves to put the light actually on the real ones, but grow the community, grow the South African community, that we can expose the frauds, we can expose these guys. And that's the thing, one guy's, you know what, might not make a difference, but one community, now we're talking. That's a whole different story. Yo guys, please, we're at 127. If you guys are, yeah, maybe we can get you guys a nice win to close out the Friday. All I'm asking is please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, guys. The support honestly has been unreal. We are nearly at 2K subscribers. Will be a massive milestone. I'm sure Chris and I can talk about it. Maybe do some nice giveaway, maybe give away another funded account when we reach 2,000 subscribers. So please, guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe, and then check out every Monday to Friday, Chris and myself do London stream in the opening bell, and then the same for New York session with myself, and I will be bringing on some guests in the future for you guys as well. So stay tuned for that as well. And don't worry, a lot of those boys that are going to come on are US30 and Nas specialists. So when they come on, I'm not only you're going to learn a lot, but I'm sure they'll give you guys some juicy trades as well. Say the 2 magic words. Yo, you guys think it's that time already? Time for the magic words to come out. You're the best, brother, William. I really appreciate the kind words, my man. Chris only trades London. Yes, so Chris does trade New York. He just doesn't stream New York, but at the moment he is out of office, so I don't even think he's trading at all. He is busy with some other stuff. So yeah, today I don't think he's traded at all, but he does trade New York. He just doesn't stream New York. For future, if guys weren't here, he actually promised well, I wouldn't say promise. He said he was going to be here, but he had some things he had to deal with. But I'm sure if you guys ask nicely, I can get him on maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. He was telling me how he was sitting watching our streams the other day, guys. And he was having the FOMO watching us making all these profits. He thought, damn, I've got to come join you. Keegan and Billy the goats have got some magic stuff happening. Guys, just spam there. There we go. Dorito, he's already on it. Manuel, the guys already know what it's about. Bring the peaches, guys, and the volume will come. We've seen it happen so many times. Okay, that first 15 on Nas is starting to close beautifully, guys. So if we can maybe get a little bit of a retest and pull back, I will be in. As we can see, guys, Chris is still, yeah, he is still supporting. But let's go, guys. So for those that don't know, we have figured out a little life hack and secret to the algorithms on YouTube. We got this tip from our buddy Jimmy, aka Mr. Beastwood. Mr. Beast, not Beastwood. I don't know where that was coming out of. But he told us, guys, all you got to say is algorithm and audience 3 times. And you'll see a spark come in the viewers, okay? So we're currently at 120, guys. We're going to see how magical this is. Okay, you ready for it? Bro, Mr. Beastwood sounds like a dope name. I would watch Mr. Beastwood. Okay, guys, we're gonna go for this now. There we go. And well, not only volume in the concurrent viewers, the volume is coming into Nas, guys. So it's just a matter of time. But yeah, it goes. Algorithm, audience, algorithm, audience, algorithm, audience. And you're gonna see the concurrent viewers start sparking. This is that moment where the guys start to realize the magic is here. So they're going to start leaving Donvo's channel and they're going to start coming to watch us. You guys are going to see it start sparking very, very soon. The volume is going to come into the markets and we are going to get a beautiful trade there, guys. Don't you worry. US30 starting to still flip bullish. Nas has also come to the party. There we go. I thought Mr. Beast was joking until we tried it the first time. Guys, it's a real thing. I promise you. Don't think we are joking. Okay, nearly a few minutes, guys, till it closes. Nas and US30 are both moving. So we're still just waiting, guys, for this 15-minute to close. Nothing as of yet for us. You're looking for buys or sells, Emils, on what, my brother? I'm looking for buys on US30 and Nas, and I'm looking for buys on gold. So we will see if we can get something nice here. Come on, guys, we're at 77. Please, let's see, let's get those likes to 100. I promise you, after that we are going to be getting a beautiful bang of a trade to finish off our Friday. Okay, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Okay, we're gonna get ready for this, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Do we get something naughty on Nas? There it goes. Let's see if we can just set a bit of a bottom wick, and once we flip again, I will be in for the buys. So let's just go over quickly, guys. Let's see what else is happening here. Let's see what we can get. Nas still pushing down. That is fine with me. If it continues like this, guys, I'll actually wait. Let's see if we can get almost a bit of a better re-entry. I'm not going to rush it. As I say, gold already confirmed for me that I was wanting to go bullish. There goes gold. Gold's trying to make a run for it, but we will catch her. Don't you worry, guys. We're not going to let it slip away. Have you entered yet? No, Forex, I haven't entered yet. I'm still waiting. Yeah, don't stress. Okay, let's see if we can get a quick re-entry and then I will be in. Alright. Okay. Just patience, guys. All just patience. Okay, I just want Nas to pull back a little bit now and I will be in. Just give us that little pullback. Hopefully she doesn't run from us now. Just got that little bit of delay. There was an initial quick pullback. I didn't have that as much on my phone. So simple as that, guys. I didn't pull back there. I wasn't in. Okay, there. I'm in, guys. I am in. Let's make it 300. That is me. Okay. Let's see, guys. She's already up. This is a nice quick trade, so I'm really gonna go break even. Okay, we already are at break even, guys. So literally nothing else to risk on this trade. So let's see what we can get there. Yeah, so we are risk free. Stops are at break even on Nas. Okay, so we got Nas running. She's risk free. We are going to quickly go over to gold. See if we can catch gold on the other side of my other account. If Nas stops me out, it's fine. I can always look for a better re-entry, but I'm happy with that. So let's see what we can get. Okay. What's your take profit? Was 17,820. 14,820, not 17. 14,820. But I think there we're gonna get stopped. Yeah, there we actually stopped out, guys. As I mentioned, I'm still very, very happy with the trade. So we can definitely still look at a re-entry. Because I do like this. I'm very, very happy with this trade. Yeah, I am still gonna, you know what, guys, I actually might re-enter now already. Yeah, okay, I'm back in, guys. We are back in on Nas. As I said, I am very, very happy with this entry still. So let's just go put it in here. 14,757. Okay, guys, so basically reason why we're going for this trade is, as I always mention to you guys, one of them I feel is always lagging behind. I feel Nas is probably the one lagging behind. So at this point in time, if you missed it, like, still, guys, just be patient, please. Like, you can 100% still re-enter. This thing's just going lower. So again, I always say to you guys, don't rush it. If you didn't get there, you can even wait for a better rejection area and get a much better entry. So don't rush it, guys. Don't ever feel like you missed out on something. You 100% can get a better entry still. No, you are still in the game. You can still get a better entry. So don't feel left out or anything like that. Going back to gold. Gold, guys, just doesn't seem like she wants to give us that entry. We are patiently waiting, but let's see what we can find on gold for the day. Let's see. If anything, guys, when gold finally breaks here, we might see a nice flush in gold. Dollar is trying to make its way back to the Asia lows, but if it has a failure here, we can see the dollar still continue to flush, which again will be that effect for us in Nas. So no major stress for us right now, guys. We are still chilling, and I'm still very, very happy with the setup. Gold. Chef, as I mentioned to you, I said we are watching gold very nicely. She's just not giving us our entry as of yet, okay? But we are watching it, don't you worry. So guys, if anything, we might get stopped out on Nas for 0.5%. Again, I'm very, very fine with that. We can always just have a re-entry, but I still back the trade. I'm very, very happy with the trade. Okay, there we go, guys. I'm out for 0.5% on Nas, but same thing as yesterday, guys. FOMO is not good. You're right, bro. No, 100%, guys. FOMO isn't good. Let's just move. We want to just keep our alerts nice and clean here. Let's see. As I mentioned, the main one we are looking for is gold. So we're going to see if we can still get something nice there. Gold, though, I just don't like. I don't like taking it here, guys. Yes, you might see that flash once we close out this area, yeah. But I don't like buying. It's a typical thing of buying at the highs. Yes, there is the chance you're going to get a massive push and a lot of volume coming in there, but I'm not sold on that. US30 also having a bit of a pullback now. The dollar is starting to flush again, and their Nas is starting to turn around. We were literally wicked, guys. Wicked. And now turning around. That's why I said I still love the position. I'm very happy with it. So I'm not giving up on it yet. As I mentioned, just got to stick to your bias, guys. We'll see. I haven't taken a trade in London session, so for those that don't know, I trade with 2 bullets. So we'll have the 1 bullet down, and I'm more than happy to use my other bullet for another 0.5% and get my re-entry. Keys, how did you get those Asia highs and lows on Nas? I am confused. Tina, so if we go to Asia, your Asia session before, from 1 to 6, so we're over here. That was obviously our highs. 6 o'clock, you can see, so we didn't make any higher after that time. And where was the lowest point? And I take the candles, not the wicks. Then I just go and I draw the lines in myself, so it's a clear indicator. So that is how we got Asia highs and low. Still got a gap to fill, right? Lars, what gap are you talking about? Just let me know there, bro. I don't know what gap you're referring to. Just let me know, bro. I'm not exactly sure what gap you are referring to. At this point in time, US30 might turn around and be the better option for us. So maybe we can actually go over to US30. Purely that being because of where we are now. Let's see here, guys. Four-hour Nas gap. 4-hour Nas gap. Okay, bro. I still don't see a gap. Please let me know what area. 50-minute charge, false fair value gap candle Nas needs to be. Oh, fair value gap. Okay, yes. You can't just say gap, bro. Yeah, fair value gap. Okay, I get what you're talking about. When you're saying gap, I thought you're talking about a gap in the market. But yeah, there's fair value gap. Okay. There we go. Nas still holding out there. So is US30. Been holding long since 14.719. Yo, beautiful entry, bro. That really is a flippin' nice entry, Aiden. I backed that as well. If I could have got in there, I would have loved to. At this point in time, guys, I'm actually gonna leave gold. As I see, she's broken, but still, even they're not flashing away. As I mentioned to you guys, we caught the move on it, and that was it. It's just been a bit delayed since then, so I messed that Nas up. Shit. Sean, what did you do, bro? What did you do? Don't worry, we all took a 5% of there. I mean, 0.5%, but that's fine. Guys, come on, please. We are so close. Can we just get those likes up to 100? Please, guys, drop the like. We are so close. Okay. But I'm still very happy with this entry, guys. I'm not giving up on it yet. Okay, dollar trying to come back to Asia lows. That is fine with me. The more and more it goes, again, we can get our better entry, and I'm happy with that. Nas at the same time, guys, can flush, as I mentioned to you guys. If it does, I'm more than happy for that to happen. We just want that break below. Before I completely can switch, I want a solid break below, and then we can carry on. But until then, I really would love to see the flip and have a nice long possible trade. That would be amazing for me. And there I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at that, and we retested Asia lows. So hopefully it can come back. Hopefully it can come back and give us that entry. At this point in time, guys, I might actually rather enter on US30 just because it's a better entry. Okay, I'm in on US30 then, guys. US30 looks like that will be our play for the day. After this, then that's my bullets. 33,318. Alright, 3/8. Yo, guys, that's something that irritates me when flipping your charts on your things are different. They aren't on the same. Because now my things aren't lining up at all. So that's a bit of an irritating one. But it's okay. We will make it work. So yeah, we are just gonna let us see what happens here. I'll let you guys know if it is stopped out. I'm still risking another 0.5%, guys. Anyone else holding Nas? Nas starting to turn around nicely, guys. Guys, I might even actually cut the trade short. Purely because there's not really that correlation at the moment adding up to me. So something's funny. For me, and that's the thing, guys. We actually spoke about this today about cutting trades short. If you're not seeing something you like, be prepared to cut the trade. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more before I cut it. But I think I might cut the US30 short as well. No need to take another full 0.5% then. But I will keep you guys updated, so don't worry. And we'll see what happens. Nas still trying to turn bullish. US30 at those lows. And the dollar starting to fall off. Okay. At this point, guys, looks like we were up with Nas. So US30, if anything, can give us a little bit of the delayed reaction. I always talk about that with you guys. If anything, guys, US30 can just be doing a nice little bit of a stop loss hunt here. But I think if a US30 had to take the lows, this would be going lower. That's why I said to you guys, we might even cut it. Something again, as I mentioned to you, the feeds are a bit different. As on my side, this is still showing a bit more. So that's why I said like this stop loss is actually a bit adding up. I'm not too sure why. But yeah, this is actually the first time I'm trading US30, as I mentioned to you guys, on this account. So that's why I'm literally just keeping a close eye here, because something's not right. So that's why it's a bit bothering me. But we do have a close eye on it. So don't you worry, guys. Okay. Well, it's at those lows. Basically, it's nearly at my stop loss anyway. So we'll see what happens now. Let's see, guys. Oh, it is sniffing it. That's what I'm saying. I have a bearish bias for the day on US30. Marcel, I always said to you guys, I definitely could have been bearish if this had to break below 100%. Can be bearish 100%. Just Nas was giving me the more bullish picture. Same as gold is now. So that is why we were just hanging on there. But as I said to you guys, 0.5%, we are up for the week. So I was more than happy to take a punt at a bit of a long swing trade. Do I need... Okay, guys, well, there I'm at. That is 0.5%. So that's 1% done now for the day, guys. So we will just put it on the side here. So I think that is actually now, that is like properly ended the winning streak. 1% down. 2 times 0.5. Alright, guys, so that is, I think, our first stop loss hit live on stream. And you know what, guys, I said, we're talking about the other day, you know what, it's good to take stop losses every now and again. It just keeps everything nice and I think real. It shows you guys it happens. Fake to the open. I thought it was going to the moon. Yeah, Marcel, it really did, eh? It was one of those free polish. Go to the chat now, guys. How many screens are you using on a desktop or laptop? So at this office setup now, it is a computer desktop with 3 monitors. Did you buy or sell US30? We sold US30, my brother. Do I put into TP as stop loss for every trade on Vault Finder? No, you don't have to. If you're so, you can just enter and you can set and forget if that's what you want to do. You don't have to set a stop loss or TP. Get ready to celebrate at Aiden. Free Palestine, save humanity. Alright. Free Arcady. Thanks, sir. Where were we? Trusting my setup, holding Nas. Aiden, it's I can't remember if you were selling on Nas. Oh no, you were buying Nas as well, eh? So you basically at break even now, Aiden. Like I said, the stop loss can be a stop loss hunt. That really can be all it is. So as I mentioned to you guys, I back the trades. I really do. So those can just be stop loss hunts, but that is my little bit out. I took my 0.5, same as yesterday, guys. If your bias is right, you just maybe get in at the wrong time. It's one of those things that's part of trading. So again, I'm happy with it. I can truly see this thing turning around still, but I'm out. I got to stick to my rules. If that was 0.5, then I am done. So 1%, whether it was 2%, 1%, 5%, 10%, whatever it was, if I took 2 trades, 0.5, 0.5, then that's what I got to do. And simple as that. We have now got to just bring it back up, and that's cool. I stuck to my bias, and I'm happy with that. So for the day, lot effect to the open. I thought it was going for the moon. We lost gold yesterday. Steve L. Oh yo, sorry guys. Steve, yeah, we took the L on gold. So I'm forgetting about that because I made it back afterwards. So yeah, so that was also yesterday. So yesterday was actually our first L, and today on US30. So that was the first one. First on US30 and the first one yesterday on gold. So New York, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got five wins and 2 losses this week. I'm happy with that, guys. I'm happy with that. I can take those. Okay, so bro, I had to ask again. So on Asia highs and lows, why do you measure from 1 to 6? It's from ICT. They just I actually learned this from Chris. I don't know the exact reason, but ICT, they just call that the true Asia range. So obviously Asia range carries on happening, but they call that the true Asia range. All right. Nas hit my stop loss. I'm officially done. No, sorry my brother, it was one of those things, but we will definitely be back on Monday and we'll continue the wins. Don't you worry. Off today, guys. I'm out. Nas not working today. Still running in Asia range. We'll probably break a bit later this evening before we NYSE close. Enjoy the rugby weekend, everyone. Awesome having you on, man. Enjoy the rugby. And yeah, just one of those things. As we said, it will probably break a little bit later, similar to gold last night. Thanks for the week. We'll catch each other next week. Enjoy the rugby weekend. Marcel, I really appreciate your channel. I've been looking for someone teaching good strategies on indices. Thank you so much for keeping up the good work. No, really a pleasure, my brother. I'm sorry we couldn't carry it on today. I would have loved to finish it off on a good note, but it is just one of those things. Nas starting to go off. 100% can see that massive flash we were talking about. DXY, your DXY making a comeback of note. Still a winning trade, followed to the plan. Aiden, that's the thing, bro. You have to stick to your guns. I always say to guys, you have to. If you have a strategy and you don't follow it, you don't listen to it, then what's the point in having the strategy in the first place? So, doesn't change anything for me. I'm still very happy with the results. UJ, funny enough, actually falling off though, with the dollar still making its comeback. US30 going down. Nas finally at that key level. Nas is coming for the guys. What can dollar do? Dollar is back above Asia lows. Yo, on the daily, there should be quite a bit of a doji candle. Yeah. A bit of a wick to the bottom and top. Guys, can anyone tell me? I don't know if a setting changed or something. When I go to the daily, you guys can see my Asia lows and highs obviously run horizontal. Where when I go to the daily, all of a sudden they go vertical. Like, I don't know what setting changed, because literally it's only on the daily. So I don't know what setting has changed. Started recently doing it, so if anyone actually knows why it does that, please let me know. If you're looking to short now, would you wait for a retest of the break zone and enter when it rejects? A short on Nas or US30, or either one. So for me, that still is good enough. I'd want a break below. So on the 5 minutes, I'd want something a bit more of a break with then a retest. So if we broke away, let's say something like this, maybe even a bearish engulfing after that, just to show the bears are there. Then afterwards we can have a nice pullback, and then I would love something, the last candle must be on that zone with a bit of a wick. Flip, not that, there. The last candle must have a bit of a wick, and that will literally be perfect, because then we'll follow up with something like that, with that break of structure, and there we go. So that would be for me a perfect entry if we were going to continue lower. Gold is going on its own direction, flying. I wonder if it'll turn around today. Bro, that's what I said to you guys about gold. I'm not even actually trying with it because of the fact it's on. I mean, look at it. You really can get hurt trying to trade gold today. Gold can completely turn around. So I'm not too bothered with that one. You still looking for a trade? Emils, I am done. I am done. I have my 2 bullets. I take them. Whether they wins, whether they losses, whether one's a win, one's a loss. When my 2 bullets are done, I'm done for the day. So no, that is me. I'll basically will sit it out now till 1:30 for you guys. But I am done trading. So nothing else I will be entering, guys. But yeah, US30 and Nas, oof, I can see this being actually a very, very nasty sell. Yeah. It could definitely start hurting some people. Yeah, you can definitely see some people get hurt on Nas and US30 today, guys. Gold making a little bit of a pullback. Not long from nice close of an A7 now for the block win. W week, same thing next. No, exactly, guys. Still closing the week in profit, so it is still a good one. You still have a trade. I was just as I was typing. Yeah. Yo, I must say, Chris chose like a little chill out playlist here. I feel like I'm going to some concert or something. Definitely a vibe. %20 lost this week. We'll try again this week. Thanks, guys. Go box. Yo. Hopefully next week you can have a much better week, my man. That is a rough week. But again, either with something like that, my bro, you're either over trading or you are over leveraging. One of the two. So just monitor those and see which one it is. Bubblegum, vanilla, tough week. Again, as I mentioned, you guys, this actually was a very tough week. So no need to feel bad, guys. The market conditions were seriously intense this week. So no need to feel bad. It was a really hard week. Don't let it get you down. Just come back stronger. Short or long? Constantine, short or long on what? I did go short, but no, I went long and I got clapped looking for the flip. But again, we said if this break belows, you 100% can see a nice massive long trade on Nas. If we go over to the 4 hour, you can definitely aim for something. Firstly, even just over to here, you can have a beautiful trade. Yeah, guys, this thing actually does look like it's gonna flash. Looks like a bit of a monster of a trade to the downside. But again, you got to stick to your bias. As I said to you guys, this thing, I really can see this thing flashing, guys. That is just the scary part of it. But we take it on the chin. We thought what we had was right, and we keep on moving. But unfortunately, we were unlucky on the day. US30, as I said, so the shorts are looking beautiful. I do like the shorts. The fact we have closed below, we took out the lows. There's all that volume rest at the bottom. So I do like the shorts a lot now. But I was trying to go long. So we took a little bit of a beat in there. The markets woke us up and said, hey, they are still here. They haven't left the building. Gold, unfortunately, we are bullish and we're bullish, but just couldn't get an entry. Market ran away from us, and that is okay as well. Nothing wrong with that. Markets can literally actually even continue from here. So if you guys didn't enter, you literally can look for a trade, something like this, guys. If that was me, you 100% could look for something like this. I can't even see there, but yeah, for me this would be a beautiful trade. easy execution, and a quick almost 1 to 2. But definitely a trade you could look at. Purely because when you look on the 15-minute, we are still getting that. We are rejecting of this, almost using the R1 as support. So, yeah, that would be my move. Guys, who knows? We could have been wrong. Maybe we were right, actually, with the trade, and the sells were wrong. We just didn't get the right area. But again, that is okay. I'm totally okay with that. Gold can still continue. Dollar, as I said, I am more bearish on the day. So we have now come back, retested the pivot, the EQ, and are rejecting nice and strong off there. So that will allow our gold to continue up, and US30 and Nas possibly to make a return. For me, very seems a bit unlikely how much they've been going down. How many pips would you last before? How many pips would a safe stop loss be going for short on US30? Bro, I normally like a nice 40 pip. That's just me personally. As you can see there, US30 and Nas. So US30 almost lagging a bit behind, Nas already starting to milk it. Funny enough though, dollar continuing down. So as I said, gold can be the one that is correcting and going the right way. Still very bleak. We couldn't catch this, guys. We were waiting the whole time for a bit of a pullback, got nothing, and when we got here, she just ran. So very bleak. We couldn't get in on this trade. But again, we've still finished the week strong. One of those things we just will continue, and next week we go again, guys. So unfortunately, I'm going to love and leave you guys. We will be back next week, Monday. Same place, same time. And we will go again. Okay. So guys, I hope you have a beautiful evening. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Truly, again, thank you for all the support. The love has been unreal. And yeah, hopefully next week we can just continue where we left off. We put the stops behind us and we go again. As I've said to you guys, market conditions were tough this week, so don't let it keep you down. Just get back on that horse, be ready to go again. And I promise you, we can still get some bangers next week. But otherwise now, guys, enjoy the rugby. Enjoy the Bok madness. From myself and Billy, we'll see you guys on Monday, nice and early, and we'll be ready for New York. Peace and love, guys. Have a good one.